Hey, this is Joe from Citrus County Porch Life coming to you on Sunday, December 8th, 2024, with the AA word of the day. And the word today is service. A big word, service. Life will take on new meaning to watch people recover, to see them help others, to watch loneliness vanish, to see a fellowship grow up about you, to have a host of friends. This is an experience you must not miss. Frequent contact with newcomers and with each other is the bright spot of our lives, and that is taken from Alcoholics Anonymous, the Big Blue Book, page 89. And here is a daily reflection. It is through service that the greatest rewards are to be found. But to be in a position of offering true, useful, and effective service to others, I must first work on myself. This means that I have to abandon myself to God, admitting my faults and clearing away the wreckage of my past. Work on myself has taught me how to find the necessary peace and serenity to successfully merge inspiration and experience. I have learned how to be in the truest sense an open channel of sobriety. Yeah, I used to do the readings in the morning because there was so much heavy truck traffic. And then I said, well, why not I switch it to the afternoon? In the afternoon, I have to watch out about 2 o'clock. The sun is directly in my eyes, and my face gets all bleached out. And but now there's just as much of the traffic in the afternoon. I mean, these big trucks, and they're maybe a quarter of a mile away on the road, and I feel it's interrupting the message. But what can you do? Except the things I cannot change. So when we examine the quote from Alcoholics Anonymous, look at what we're getting. Life takes on a new meaning. We can see people recover, see them help others, watch loneliness vanish, fellowship, to see a fellowship grow up about you, or you become part of one, to have a host of friends. This is an experience you must not miss. Frequent contact with newcomers, greatest feeling in the world when someone's just on that cusp of sobriety. Uh, it is through service that the greatest rewards are to be found. Now, that is very true, the greatest rewards, but also some of the biggest disappointments. And I say that because I was sponsor to a kid, well, younger guy. I mean, I got in at 40 and he was 20. So, like a kid to me. And he tried, he messed up big time. Went to court, stole a car at lunchtime when he was at court. Lots of jackpots. And in the end, he just jumped in front of a truck after about 6 months of me sponsoring him. And it really got me down. And I spoke with my sponsor about it. And he told me, well, you can't win them all. Some people try, but they just don't get it. And he didn't know him. He said, well, it seems like he didn't get it. And he wanted whatever pain he had to be over with. And it was. But to find out on the news, it was in the this was when I was up in Rhode Island, and I'm sitting watching the news, and they talk about a 21-year-old kid who jumped in front of a truck, and I'm saying, who would do that? And it turned out to be my sponsee, and Heartbreaking, heartbreaking. Yet another brother who was very troubled, but who didn't want anything to do with Alcoholics Anonymous. Uh, and again, we see abandon myself to God, admit my faults, clearing away the wreckage of my past. That is so, so important for me. And to do it on a daily basis. So you only do that big, big step once. And then if you keep in touch with God and confess your faults, talk them over, see how you can improve on things, speak with your sponsor. You only have to do the big one once, unless you want to do it more times. It's nice to go through that journey with other people. Usually, the way I've seen them, step study will be all of one sex, all men or all women. And the necessary peace and serenity to merge inspiration and experience. And that's what I really had trouble with, merging inspiration and experience. I was very inspired, but not much experience. So I was top heavy on the inspiration and very low on the experience. And you want to get a good mix of both of them to be able to effectively bring the word to other sick and suffering alcoholics. And I think I got that down. Uh, accept the things I cannot change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. You don't want to keep beating your head like I did when I was drinking. I just do the same thing over and over and over and over and over. And so, well, that is a word for this Sunday. I hope you all have a safe, holy, and sober Sunday, and see you tomorrow.